This is Paul. Yeah, I was reading Law on the Farm. Yeah, and it's called School Consolidation, encouraged by the tradition for education, which this country's founders possessed. And by such leaders as Horace Mann, the federal government at an early date provided that one section of land in each township should be set aside for school purposes. The revenue from this land went far in securing the establishment of rural schools. All the townships, when the country was founded, the country's founders possessed this belief that education is important. Now, this morning, I want to know all the land that every school district has that should be used for the good of those that are in education. That would be the students. Now, I've contacted principals, superintendents, school districts, sheriffs, police officers, governors about my civil rights being violated and how my 5 sons have been deprived of their father for over 6 years because I was not given notice and opportunity to be heard before the custody of my sons was taken. Now, the founders of this nation thought that education is important. So I'm going to want to know all the property that has been set aside for the good of education. Now, it seems to me that America's schools don't understand the enforcement of the rights of fathers and have not understood the enforcement of the civil rights of my 5 sons. Now, as that father that thinks like a founding father, I might sue every school district for every piece of property. Now, for every civil rights coordinator, for every principal and superintendent in every school district that thought that the buildings and the land was theirs, I'm going to want to know every piece of property that has been set aside for every school everywhere in the nation. Now, the last protection order that was issued in July 31st of 2015, the order was not acknowledged by the petitioner. I was not given actual notice and opportunity to be heard. There are a number of forgeries that have been used to forcibly remove my sons from my custody. And it seems that principals and superintendents thought that they owned the property that they work on. Now, as I have mentioned, I will sue every school district in the United States of America that knows that my rights are being violated and my sons are being deprived of a father that they have the right to have. So I want to know every piece of property that has been set aside for every school in the United States of America, and I want to know right now.